My name is Alvin and welcome to this new trip report. Today we're going to be trying out Japan Airlines new 777 business class product, which I'm really excited to try out. I'm currently at Cathay Pacific's The Deck Lounge, which opened last year, and we're going to quickly check it out and try out this new product. In case you were wondering, this was a mileage redemption purchased by 30,000 expiring Asia miles. Boarding for this flight started at gate 6, basically when it was supposed to at 2:45, so with an excited heart I made my way onto the airplane, and first checking out the business class forward cabin, which had 26 business class seats. I made my way to the rear cabin where I was seated on this flight. I also had time to quickly check out the premium economy cabin, which featured 40 seats in a 242 configuration, which I would appreciate on a mid-haul flight. So let's start with a bit of a seat tour. To my left was the entertainment system controls, while adjacent to that was a mini storage locker, which I could close if I wanted to. At the bottom were my seat controls, and in front of that was a little literature pocket, and the ottoman was in front. Also to my left was a reading light, and the TV screen was in front. Japan Airlines configures their reverse herringbone seats in a way that is higher density, which you can tell by the tighter footwell, but overall I still like reverse herringbone seats, which you would know if you read my blog. Currently seated in Japan Airlines business class, and I like it. The crew did their safety checks before the safety video played, and after the safety video we did not get a pre-departure beverage. I wonder where my pre-departure beverage is. We took off from runway 27L at around 3:35 p.m. I did find it quite odd that Japan Airlines didn't check for window shades to be open during takeoff, but apparently my friend Ethan says that it's not an international aviation safety requirement, but rather it's just something I'm not used to. So I guess I'll leave it at that. Once we got into the air, it was time to check out my tray table. I like how I could fold it towards or away from myself if I wanted to, so I could get out of my seat during meal services. Due to the slightly restrictive footwell, I found the bed to not be as comfortable as most reverse herringbone seats, but it was still quite comfortable. In terms of in-flight amenities, a thin in-flight blanket was offered, and I didn't really like the pillow. However, I did like the dental kit, eye mask, and slippers that the crew handed out. The slippers kit included a shoehorn, and headphones were also provided. Both were quite high quality. The meal service started with a drink service. I originally wanted an alcoholic beverage, but I forgot that the legal age in Japan is 20. That was communicated nicely to me. Instead, I got a Skytime drink, which was actually kind of revolting. Afterwards, the main meal arrived. Either I'm an idiot and didn't record my footage, or I just can't find it, but the food was good. I've heard really good things about Japan Airlines Japanese meals, and it was definitely very nicely presented, but I found most of the food to be okay. Oh, except for the fish, which is excellent. In terms of other gadgets in this flight, I also paid for 3 hours of unlimited Wi-Fi for $14 US. It was provided by Telecom, which I find to be one of the better airline Wi-Fi providers out there, so I was pretty excited about that. Alright, so I have both good things and bad things to say at this point. I've just finished my meal and I'm ready to do a bit of work or take a nap. And I have had issues with photography on this flight. First of all, they have no problem with me taking photos of the seat, so at least I get to take some photos and some footage on this flight. But they do have issues with me taking pictures of other passengers, which I understand completely, but I also have one of those window suction things, and I sometimes stick it onto a screen or to the window, and I was told I wasn't allowed to do that, which I find really not a great policy. But on the good end of the scale, whichever airline that has similar policies needs to learn from the flight attendant who asked me not to do these things. The flight attendant has been really courteous. She's been able to prohibit me on a good note, I guess, and I really appreciate that. So I'm probably going to refrain from using this, at least in front of the flight attendants, or taking any more cabin pictures, but I'm glad it ended on a good note. So given I was prohibited from taking any more cabin pictures and I was already tired, I figured the best thing to do was to sleep. After I woke up, I quickly scrolled through the entertainment system, which seemed to be intuitive and have a variety of things to watch, but at the same time wasn't the most extensive. While it can't compare with the likes of Singapore Airlines or Cathay Pacific, we're still talking hundreds of movies and hundreds of audio clips, so you won't get bored when you're in this configuration. And sure enough, next thing I knew, we were on the way descending into Haneda Airport. I've got to use my last bit of time to round up the flight, so there are a few criteria of flight that I look for. First of all, the seat. It's a reverse herringbone seat. I feel like it's a bit tighter than most other reverse herringbone seats because it's more densely packed, as in the seats are angled a little bit further towards the window. Not the most comfortable out there. I definitely would have preferred the Apex suite, but I don't think that this is a bad seat at all. Second of all, amenities. I got a regional blanket on this flight, and I also got a pillow that had a case that I didn't really like. However, I'm glad that they offered slippers on a regional flight, which I wasn't expecting, and the Wi-Fi was great. Speaking of Wi-Fi entertainment, I thought the entertainment system was great. Headphones were also good, they were noise cancelling, and I quite liked them. Lastly, service. Actually, fourth thing, food. I thought the food was really good for airline standards. For Japan Airlines, I was expecting the food to be great. Some elements are better than others, but overall a really nice meal. Last of all, service. I don't think it was as intensive as I was expecting for a Japanese airline, but nonetheless, I was pretty impressed, and I'm happy with how things went on this flight. Right, so as I said, I was pretty happy with the flight. I have to say though that after a really impressive showing by Scoot and Cathay Pacific, this flight kind of lagged behind. Not that I'm making comparison of three completely different airlines that I'll be reviewing on this trip, but as a spoiler alert, that's what you're going to be seeing next. So for now, stick around for the landing, and please subscribe to my channel, and thank you for watching. After quick immigration procedures into Haneda Airport, we went straight up to the observation deck, where we were able to see a very clear views of a bunch of aircraft, including our own. This is one of many reasons I prefer Haneda to Narita Airport, which feels like a warehouse.